What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Wednesday, September 18th, 2024. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. I appreciate you all very much. Hope everybody's doing outstanding. I know we just had a big eclipse. It's the day after. We're fully in eclipse season. There's high energy. It's fun stuff. So happy hump day. Let's go. Let's keep moving here, moving forward, improving, being better, and like definitely shaking off, some of the crud in life, because a lot of the crud is our own self undoing, and I think that's something to be really aware of and know, and to not point blame at something, because especially right now you got three fingers, maybe four, pointing right back at you. So we gotta take a lot of self accountability right now for growth in life, and let's just do it, okay? Let's just take that step. It's Wednesday, high energy Wednesday, but we got that moon coming into Aries off that eclipse with Neptune and Saturn and, big Jupiter squares and Venus over there being a menace in opposition to Chiron. Let's start this off right. You know what I'm saying? Moon in Aries with the North Node. It was a North Node lunar eclipse. So like let's start this eclipse season off on the right foot here. Let's spring into action for the things that we really want to identify with, that we know are purifying and bringing a healthy life towards us. This is some good manifesting time, even though don't, do some manifestation ritual on eclipses, but like manifest your best reality, take action, spring forward for the things in life that you know are gonna be better. There's a lot of like spiritual healing going on. There's a lot of healing in general going on. But it's definitely like having to take the accountability and identify with our own healing, our own wounds, our own, shortcomings in this area and that area, and not feel, you know, decimated by something else, but to really be like, okay, I got this. Like, I'm going to heal right now. So there's a ton of healing. So much personal identification can take place. And for some of us, with the moon coming into Aries, we could feel pretty fired up at the same time with the North Node here. But we are going to square Mars. Mars is dispositing that moon, which they're sharing a mutual reception, by the way. So there is that. So that the moon's actually, strong here in Aries, and it's helping Mars out, putting Mars up to a positive score. So just high energy. Plus 12 for Venus, plus 9 Mercury, 7, Really only Jupiter and the sun are having a hard time right now. And Mars is out of bounds up there in the north. I mean, this is where like we're either angry and like pointing the finger at others and putting blame on others, and everything is something else's fault, and we're dipping back into these cycles of putting blame on everything around us instead of taking accountability and identifying our own weaknesses so that we can get better, so that we can improve, and like doing the little things necessary and taking the little actions necessary that can bring more comfort into our life. It's funny right now. I think the more that we're honest with ourselves about what we as individuals can do better, the more emotional comfort we're going to find. We're going to feel better, and we're going to feel better about doing the necessary things to feel better and to put those into action and to put those into play. But I do think like this is like one of those days where if you can't take some accountability for yourself, you're going to put the blame on everything else, and you're going to be pissed at people. You're going to be pissed at your partners, pissed at your mom, pissed at your job. Like you're going to feel like everything's out to get you. And like we're out to get ourselves right now. And like that's like the truth of the matter. We we don't you stop doing that to yourself. The only way to improve right now is to look at things very black and white, very honest, very factual, and make the proper adjustments and start new cycles in our life instead of continuing something that is actually just self undoing because it's not based around accountability. Do the thing that's around accountability that's getting you out of a cycle and stick to it. Mercury's coming off the opposition to Saturn. It's crazy. I just realized this last night, and it was after I had already put up the lunar eclipse horoscope. But, shout out to David, the Leo King, because I did not go back in time and realize that that lunar eclipse in Pisces with the North Node is the only time in the 16 years that we've had a lunar eclipse with Pluto and Capricorn, which blows my mind. And it's on this like third pass back in, this short little stay, this like really weird once in a lifetime moment that we're in of like so much that is really coming to change, in our lives and really dissipating and dissolving so that new structures can be made. And this Mercury here is very strong over here in Virgo, and it's coming off that opposition to Saturn today. And it's like knowing the little things that factually make sense and being black and white and not, giving into a weird addiction or some kind of subconscious, karmic thing that we do over and over again, certain cycles that we repeat over and over again. Like, it could be so easy to realize what not to do right now. And with the sun trying Uranus, it could be even easier to liberate ourselves and to think that these outer planets are in such a, mathematical harmony with each other, with the sextile triangle. Like, there's big, big, big flips coming. And it's like psychologically, we're all evolving. And we can make much better decisions right now. So it's like, it's such a double-sided coin because we just do not have to stay stuck and restricted from a new way of treating ourselves, of being honest and real with ourselves and improving ourselves. We don't have to shame and guilt ourselves into oblivion. We can break chains with the trine to Uranus from the sun. And it's really about breaking our own chains. Like, we do it to ourselves. We enslave and chain ourselves. And this is a really good opportunity to get out of that, to be strong mentally, to not give in to our subconscious desires, things that are going to give us a quick little hit of comfort, but to almost embrace uncomfortable moments and to act on them in a responsible way, because that's ultimately going to just solidify and fortify our base and our foundation. And that's where we're going to be really strong. And that's where this Mars in Cancer, something we can really learn from, especially right now. Love and appreciate you all. Hope your eclipse journey is starting off well. We're all getting over a big hump on this hump day, no doubt about it. So much growth is in the collective, and growth is so challenging, and it's not stagnant, and it's not always fun. And I think, we can be feeling, some of that high wear off from certain fun things that we've been doing and where things have been, maybe over summer or just this year. And it's safe to sober up right now. We don't need anything but this growth. So embrace your growth, embrace your change. Card for the day is Six of Pentacles upright. Well, Six of Pentacles is always a good card. Definitely brings that sort of like nostalgia energy a little bit. It just kind of shows that we can get what we want too. And I think that we can find different ways to see certain subconscious or different habits in our life and really find some like solitude and gratitude for what that can produce in our day-to-day life. And to see really how beautiful it is to grow and how beautiful it is to go through our feelings and to feel the ups and the downs and the changes and to take that inner accountability because it can yield, some really big results. That's a that's a cool 6 of cards. 6 of cards. 6 of Pentacles. Standing on the hill below a moon, which honestly kind of looks like a lunar eclipse, holding out the pentacles. There's a lot to be like grateful for and in gratitude for, and I think right now like the places that we're elevating to, like even just visualizing what your future self is going to be by the changes you can make and seeing those results and believing in those results, but taking every bit of the information presented to you right now to get there and to do all the little things to get there is just a beautiful thing. And it's not about getting there tomorrow. It's tortoise in the hare. And I'm telling you right now that the tortoise is 100% going to win, but you still have to be progressing forward. Love you all. Hope you have a beautiful Wednesday. I'll see you all tomorrow. Much love. Peace.